The history of Paris lies deeper and darker than what lies above ground, buried beneath the ground in what is called the Paris Catacombs. It is a network of tunnels stretching over 200 miles, carved into centuries-old stone walls. In the 18th century, when the cemeteries of Paris overflowed with corpses and disease began to spread through the city, the government made a horrific decision. They exhumed more than 6 million human bodies, brought their bones and skulls into these tunnels, and systematically embedded them in the walls. Today, it is the largest cemetery in the world. When you enter, a sign reads, "Wait, this is the kingdom of the dead." These tunnels are a maze, so utterly impossible to find if someone wanders into their unauthorized sections. Leaving the city of the dead, we now head to Istanbul, Turkey. Istanbul, once known as Constantinople, sits on 2 towering pillars, but its true secret lies beneath. There are centuries-old water reservoirs, so vast they're known as underground palaces. The most famous of these is the Basilica Cistern, or WWII Sarnezi. This is a massive underground hall, supported by 336 massive marble pillars brought from ancient Roman temples. The atmosphere here is full of urgency, with the sound of dripping water echoing everywhere. But the biggest mystery of this place is the heads of Medusa hidden beneath 2 pillars. These famous ancient Greek goddesses' heads are placed upside down and crooked. Historians still debate why they were placed this way. Was it simply to support the 2 pillars, or is there a deeper secret behind them? Now let's talk about Rome. It is said that Rome wasn't built in a day, and it is also said that more of Rome lies buried underground than is visible above ground. The city of Rome is like a lasagna, with each century adding a new layer to the previous one. Below ground, you'll find not only old buildings, but also the famous Domus Aurea, or Golden House, of Emperor Nero. This was such a vast and magnificent palace that, out of hatred, the emperors who succeeded Nero filled it with earth and built new cities on top of it. Furthermore, beneath Rome lies a network of Christian catacombs. These are the cellars and tunnels where early Christians secretly prayed and buried their dead to escape the oppression of Roman soldiers. These tunnels stretch for miles. Finally, we'll mention London. Beneath London lies not only the old Roman walls and the medieval tunnels, but also a modern underground city. The Churchill War Rooms are a prime example. During World War II, when Hitler's planes were bombing London relentlessly, Prime Minister Winston Churchill and his entire cabinet took refuge in these underground rooms. These weren't just a few rooms. They were a complete, self-sufficient command center where the entire war was being fought. Bedrooms, kitchens, communication rooms, and everything else were located here. People lived and worked here for weeks without seeing sunlight, while their city burned above. Even today, these rooms remain as intact as when they were left in the final days of the war.